And I know I'm smart, man. This crossword puzzle is like way too hard. Albert Einstein level. And you in there smell like Stankerham Lincoln. Hurry up, bro. Hey man, hurry the fuck up.
I'll be out when I'm out.
Come on. Sheesh. I'm looking for red ruby to roll me a fat doobie. Fuck back shots, I empty the clip of the whole movie. We can match then, roll run the block. If it's all Rubik's, I'm Anubis. But I don't want nobody else but you, bitch. Look.
Краще птинання в українців.
Yeah, I know, but I got the best security system you can buy. And Skinny, that elevator's running too slow. Thought I told you to get that looked at.
You got it. Five-letter word for freedom. Hey, what's a five-letter word for freedom?
Yeah.
What?
Five-letter word for freedom.
Please. Hey, come on, man. I'm losing my grip. Give me a hand.
I'm not the person you should be pleading with right now.
Please. I just need a grip. Give me a hand. Please. 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 I'm losing it. I should have hired you for the institute. She was right.
Hey, your check's been taken care of.
That won't be necessary.
No, I mean, it's already been taken care of.
Don't need a free lunch.
Look, I wasn't supposed to tell you this, but the guy by the window paid.
The guy on the computer or the spaced out guy?
Not the computer guy. Have a good day.
That TV's been acting weird. Maybe we should return it.
What? Why would it turn on like that?
I don't know. Maybe a power surge?
Go ahead and put your hands up. Who do you work for?
What? Adapt Marketing.
No. Who do you really work for? FBI? Nichols? Who are you? And you better start talking.
My name is Sean. Just Sean. How did you get in here?
How did you find me?
Who are you? You're freaking me out, man. What's the deal with the gun and how did you get in here?
Who sent you?
Dude, I just saw you sitting there in the brewery and it looked like you were having a bad day. I just told the waitress that I wanted to pay for your lunch. That's it.
People don't do that.
I know. Can you lower the gun? I don't have anything on me. Look, the world is filled with people struggling. There's too much pain, too much doubt. I do small things, like buying lunch for a stranger.
That is about the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Do I look like I need a free meal?
No, but that's the point. Something unexpected to get you out of your own head. Who are you, and how did you get in here?
I'm not asking. Who else is in the house?
What do you want?
Who lives in the bedroom over there?
It's a friend of mine. He's out in New York for a job. I talked to him today.
The Hawthorne job?
Hawthorne? I don't know.
I'm gonna give you one last chance. Have I been compromised?
I do not know what you are talking about.
I have stuck a gun against a lot of heads before, and you are by far the most calm. Now there is no chance an ordinary Sean has come to terms with this situation.
You could have killed me already. You broke into my house without any problems. It's obvious you want something else.
We'll be watching you.
Let's get a dog today.
Why today?
I just want you to be safe when I'm not here.
I don't know why you're so good to me.
Because you're my girl. We can go to the shelter today.
Hey, what was up with the TV last night?
Oh, that. Well, I don't want to freak you out, but I know you need to know. Someone broke in.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little shaken up. I mean, he didn't steal anything or hurt me.
He? Who was it?
It was a guy I bought lunch for yesterday. I was eating at Little Miami Brewery, and I saw this guy. He was looked like he was having a bummer of a day. So I gave the waitress the money for his lunch.
And he was here, in our house.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. You're the best man I know.
I don't even know if I should have to report it or should I?
Well, if he didn't take anything, and he didn't hurt you, why was he here?
I don't know. He didn't even scratch the door from what I could see when he broke in.
Are you sure you want to get involved? He could be dangerous.
I have to. Yeah, after breakfast, I'll go to the police or something. Will you be okay here?
Yeah. Oh, I'll be fine. I have a lunch meeting I can't miss.
All right.
Check on you next week.
Do you mind if we record this?
Had you ever seen this guy before?
No, never.
Okay, next we'll need to get in there and throw.
No. I don't want to agitate him. He could have done whatever he wanted to us, but he didn't.
We just need anything. A fingerprint, hair follicle.
I don't want to risk my wife's safety.
You're making this difficult if you don't let us into your house.
Well, I don't even know what he did. We were asleep.
Okay, here's what we can do. We'll stake out the neighborhood, see if this guy comes back. We'll get Jimmy, our sketch artist, to draft something up, and then we'll give you a call later this week to set up a meeting, okay?
You're sure he didn't take anything?
Nothing that I care about, at least.
Okay, tell us about your normal routine.
I usually leave the house around 7:30.
clean yourself up.
Until next time.
Nice ride.
Bender, I need you to follow Louise there. Pretty sure he's been running his mouth to Spectre.
Who's Spectre?
Oh, I'm sorry. Detective Spectre. You know, riding in this car is a privilege. I have hundreds of people working for me in this city. Very few have sat in that seat. Commands a little respect. But there needs to be mutual respect. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Now, what does Spectre know?
I don't know. I don't even know who she is.
How'd you know Spectre was a woman? Good news, Bender. Your death won't go in vain. You'll be a message to our new friend, Spectre. Take my house in the mountains. I'll call you in a week or two.
Not answering that.
Hi, Sean. This is Detective Jones. We need to talk. We have the identity of your attacker. Please just call me back as soon as possible.
Like one more day will kill you. Detective Jones, nice to see you again.
Good to see you too.
No Detective McMurray?
Not today.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we do have someone else coming, especially.
So, he's the lucky guy?
This is the guy. So we found him. It's a man known only as Phillips. We believe he's one of the most wanted men in the world. But this is the first picture that we have of him.
Honestly, I'm surprised you survived a meeting with this guy. See? He's a professional.
Who's this?
So this is the Special Agent Preston. He's going to be taking over the investigation of this case from here on out.
Case?
What did he say when you met him?
I told these guys everything that happened.
I know, but it doesn't make sense. What do you have that kept you alive?
That is a surprise to both of us.
He works for a man named Richard Stone, but we're sure Stone isn't the highest ranking official in that organization. You are in a unique position to tell us what's going on. Has he contacted you again? We believe Phillips to be one of the many hitmen working for Stone. He's killed political officials, businessmen, thugs. We hadn't been able to ID him until you contacted Jones here.
We had a tail on him. McMurray witnessed him in an act of indiscretion, but he was unable to apprehend him, so we lost the trail.
When he contacts you again, you record it.
A hitman? Here? I mean, who was he after? I mean, an act of indiscretion. Did he
I'm afraid we can't discuss that with you.
And another thing, when we call you, you pick it up.
The number was restricted.
You pick it up. Now go run home.
I guess I'll be seeing you later, Detective Jones.
Yeah,
It's good to see you.
good to see you too.
Sorry. Hello?
You know who this is?
Yes.
We need to have a talk. Do you know Club 1-2?
Yeah, down on 3rd.
Be there in 45 minutes.
I can't.
You will. And Sean, Forget about wearing Preston's wire.
Honey,
Yeah?
I have to go out, but I'll be back.
Who is she? Someone from work?
Come on. It's him.
You can't go out there. Nothing good happens out there at night.
Honey, it'll be okay. He knows where we live. If he wanted to do something, he would have already.
Well, what does he want?
I don't know. But maybe he's... I don't know.
Well, be safe.
I love you. I'll be back. Whiskey and a Long Island.
Hard and heavy, huh?
Greatest hits.
You know, you're not like a lot of people I know.
Good.
Why is that?
Well, I was just talking about this with some friends of mine the other day. Conforming is easy, but it dumbs down society.
Go on.
We were talking about downloading media without paying for it. Sure, you won't go to jail for it, but does that mean you should do it? I mean, what happened to pride and honor?
I'm sure you know what I do. How do you perceive me?
Well, it's different for you.
Because you're afraid of what I might do to you.
No. Because I don't know you. These were friends of mine, you know, who hold themselves to high expectations.
You don't think I hold myself to high expectations?
No. I just meant that I don't know what makes you tick. I just know your profession.
Isn't killing a black and white issue?
Issues aren't the problem. You could have killed me in my basement. How do I know you're doing more good than harm? I'm not going to tell anyone what they can or can't do. That would be incredibly hypocritical of me. We can do whatever we want. I have to answer for me, and you have to answer for you. The question I would ask you is, what do you think about it?
Like I told you earlier, I haven't met a lot of good people in my life. What I do see are a lot of files filled with horrible things. Somebody's got to do something about it. You got me thinking, that's for sure.
Cool.
Now, I was walking by a church the other night and heard something that can only be described as different than church music. Like loud drums, electric guitars, and I went in to see what was going on. There was a crowd and they were all repeating hallelujah over and over again. What does that word even mean?
Salud. My wife and I hadn't been married for very long when we had a son. He was spunky and an apple that did not fall far from the tree. He was 18 months when he died. Nothing's been the same since. I still have a hard time sleeping and sometimes an even harder time trying to get out of bed.
They have pills for that.
Hallelujah. I'm kidding. I have to deal with it. My wife spiraled down almost immediately. It feels as though all hope is lost, but there is hope. There is. I will see my son again. Hallelujah means it has all been fixed. We just have to believe.
So you're religious?
Religious? You say religious, and I think about rules and regulations, or someone using the Bible to promote their agenda. No, I'm not religious. I can't be defined by a word. I don't know what's relevant for you. And I only have the proof of what has happened and what I've seen in my life. It all comes down to one question for me. Where do we come from? That question makes me search.
You're never gonna figure that out, so I don't waste time with it.
You're not even curious? I mean, for me, everyone falls into one of two categories. Either you've never heard the awesome story, or someone has been a bad example of what love is and tainted it.
explain something to me, Sean. I've not thought about religion since I was a kid, but in the past few weeks, you bought me lunch, I went into that church. In my profession, I come across a lot of people, well, you know what I do. I've never had an issue with what I do. But recently, I wake up to all these visions of people in their final moments, if you know what I mean. Why is this happening?
I was maybe 20 or so. I went on a class trip, geology camping trip to Cumberland Falls. We were hiking, and as the path opened up, we had the waterfall in full view. It was cool. Over who knows how many years, the waterfall eroded back hundreds of feet, and the waterfall moved back farther and farther. Well, long story short, that was the perfect picture of process. Things rarely happen overnight, but take several steps. Sounds like some of your questions might be leading somewhere.
How much?
Who are you?
A client.
I don't have anything to offer you.
So, I beg to differ.
Get off of the door! Leave me alone!
Hey babe, how you doing?
Good. You?
Good. I was just thinking about you.
Thanks. When did you get home last night?
I didn't. Came straight to work. I didn't want to wake you. I'm struggling.
I bet.
You seem down.
Just a rough day.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Alexis, Alexis, Alexis. Alexis.
You need to leave.
Allow me to introduce myself. The name's Willie. Willy-nilly.
I don't care who you think you are. Get out of here.
See, girl, we need to have a sit down.
Not here and not now.
Willy-nilly demands respect. You will talk to him when and where he wants.
By me coming here, you have to answer questions. No beating around the bush, just your face.
You're supposed to laugh when willy-nilly makes a joke.
See, my girl, you're a great flavor, a special breed. I, too, am a special breed, the man in this city, if you will. And with my help, you can be the next big thing since, well, me.
Flavor? I'll make this easy for you. I'm not going pro.
If you want to work these streets, you have to go through me.
You can't handle what I've got, and I definitely don't need anything from you.
I'm not asking. And if you push me, we'll end this right now. You stay at that hotel, unless what?
You don't know me, and frankly, I like it that way. But these are my people, and I think you know what's gonna happen if you come within a mile of this house. Off you go.
You must be Phillips.
Alexis. I'll keep this clean because that's how Sean would want it.
What do you want with him?
I'd ask you the same thing considering your most recent action brought Willie to your doorstep.
Sean doesn't know. And I'm gonna quit. I just need to...
I don't care. How can you turn tricks when you're married to this man?
It's none of your business. It's the only way I can disappear. I'm sure he told you about our son.
Yeah, tragic, but that doesn't make it all right.
I'm just trying to get through this by myself.
What?
Nothing. I don't know anything anymore.
You have a husband that loves you, who cares, who provides this house, and from what I can tell, loves you. What more do you need? Quit now, before it's too late.
Like I need a moral lesson from you. It's none of your business.
End it now, before it's too late.
Same to you. For?
Because you're my special girl. I thought we could order some pizza and then watch some movies.
Papa John's?
Why would we order anything else?
Can we just lie here for a little bit first?
You want another one?
No, I'm good.
Got me thinking, which set I'm in.
Set?
You said there are 2 sets that everybody fits into.
Oh yeah, categories. You tell me.
Come on, guess.
I have no clue, but I am interested.
Foster parents can get $800 a month to bring in a kid. The more kids you bring in, the more money you get.
No, I didn't.
The last foster parent I had was a real piece of work. Leader at his church, he made me go twice a week. He was nobody at the office, let all his demons hang out at home, and oh, what demons he had. I told him not to touch her. I told him not to touch her again or he would pay. He beat everything out of me. Next thing I remember, I was waking up outside, a little hungrier than normal. Later, she cried her eyes out in front of me, saying how she wanted to help me, but he was always watching and threatening her. This awoke a new beast inside of me. Slightly diabolical in the way I would taunt him. Sometimes he'd catch me, but not others. One time she tried to plead with him. When he swung his last swing, I'd warned him. And if I know one thing, you cannot back down from your word. That's all I had. She hit the floor and he hit the floor harder. Pretty clear which group I belong to now.
Sucks, man. I'm sorry. When I bought you lunch, that was me trying to apologize to you.
You aren't him.
Yeah, but he is the crux in you being able to see the coolest thing in the world. Just like when Christians blow up abortion clinics. It's wrong and it takes away from the truth. I apologize because that guy was calling himself the same thing I call myself.
Not anymore.
So you left the church, huh? Good.
Not exactly. Let's just say I've buried a few bags. That's where I met my current employer. I found him doing the same thing I was that night.
It's amazing how sometimes things come together, isn't it?
You're telling me. They knew I had a knack for it. They trained me pretty well. Spent a few years abroad doing some training.
How was that?
Brutal, but great. I missed air conditioning.
So it's not phone.
I just am not good with words.
Earth.
Oh, duh. It's flat, too.
Where is this guy? When I say 4, I mean 4.
He'll be here. He still has more time. He had to leave work early to get here.
Well, he better be here, or I'm gonna kick both.
And I thought you were bad.
He's just a prick. What's got him pissed off anyway?
With his ego, there is no telling.
How did they get picked for this thing? I don't know. What?
Did you say Leafs?
Yeah, Leafs.
That's not how it's spelled. It's with a V-E.
Sean, thanks for coming.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So, do you guys have any news for me?
Preston's got it.
I guess I should have known.
Well, look who decided to show.
I thought you said 4. Some news?
You haven't given us one thing in terms of details. You're here to tell me more, because frankly, I don't think you've told us everything. These two are here as hosts of this little party.
Well, maybe you don't understand how difficult it is for me to make sure he doesn't know I'm here. I mean, what's the rush?
The rush? Look, you don't ask questions, I do. Now that we got that shit straight, tell me everything. What's the hesitation? Speak!
He knew about your wire. I mean, we had some drinks. He knows you by name. Would you wear a wire if he called it out?
Amateurs. Look, attach it to your slong if you have to. Anything's better than an empty file. Tell me everything.
There's nothing to tell, okay? I mean, we didn't really talk. He kept asking questions. I kept waiting for something, a bomb to drop. I didn't think I was gonna get out of there. And then he just let me go.
Did he give you a number to contact him?
Yeah, he set up a bat signal in my backyard.
Look, you dumb piece of... One second.
Preston, calm down. Listen, we need the proof to incriminate. If you push him too hard, we're not gonna get it. Put a 24-hour tail on Sean. Tell him that he's under imminent threat. And when our boy calls, wire him up. Then send him in. You got it?
Give me your phone. You can use this one. That way when he calls you again, we can protect you.
I'm good, he's not gonna...
Don't be fooled. I don't know what you think you know about this guy, but you're not good. He's a killer. And when he's done with you, well, you can imagine.
Figure out another way.
I'm not asking.
How did you know I have T-Mobile? Right. You know when I take a crap, don't you? Receipt.
I'm pregnant.
Spring is coming.
Hi, welcome.
I'm sorry, I don't have an appointment.
Perfect. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be doing next. Can I have you fill this out? And you can have a seat over there. Oh, can I take your coat? Here you go. You can have a seat right here, wherever you're comfortable. So will this be your first?
Yes. No. Sorry. It's been a while since I've had one done, and I was hoping you could tell me what's different.
Well, each pregnancy is different.
Oh, no, I mean the procedure.
Well, it's constantly changing. When was your last pregnancy?
June 6th, 4 years ago.
Wow, you remember it that well.
I remember all of them. I'm sorry. I don't remember answering any questions before. Shouldn't we just go do it?
We don't actually do that here.
Oh, but it said pregnancy care. I thought that meant you took care of the pregnancy.
We do take care of the pregnancy and you, but we mean something different. We come alongside you, we know how challenging pregnancy can be, and we support you throughout the process, no matter what path you choose.
I've never had to make a decision like this by myself before. I can't bear to part with it, but I can't keep it.
I don't know if I would have been able to get through it today anyway.
Can I show you something? Pull up some images on my computer. Here's a picture of what your baby looks like right now. Your baby's heart has been beating for 3 weeks. And here's what next month looks like. I'm here with you no matter what you choose, but know that this is a person and there are other options.
This baby, it isn't my husband's. How can I go with another option? How can I ask him to watch me go through this for another 7 months?
What does he think about this?
He doesn't know.
Do you think he'd want you to go through with an abortion?
He would never. And that's why I have to do this. For him.
Is there any other reason that you don't want to have this baby?
I don't want to embarrass him.
It's very dangerous to assume something that carries this much emotional weight.
I can't do this to him. I can't let him find out, let alone his friends finding out.
Would it help if the three of us sat down and talk about it together?
No. The fewer people, the better. He can't know that I came here.
Everything you've said today is confidential. I won't tell anyone. It sounds like you don't want to go through with this procedure, but you feel like you have to for your husband's sake.
I shouldn't keep you.
Wait, I have nowhere else to be. Would you like to see your baby? We could go upstairs and potentially see some movement. There you are.
Jack. No, I need some, all right? What are you, my mom? Okay, all right, let me know. All right.
I missed that one. Look, I know you're having a rough time. I know what you're going through. I'm right here. I need you to talk to me.
You're not with me. You never talk. I don't even know what's going on inside your head.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't have any answers for this.
I can do whatever I want.
You made the decision to quit. That was on your own.
That's what you want me to believe. You were there. Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. Pushing me to be somebody I'm not, somebody you wanted me to be. And look where it got us.
I loved you. I loved you. That's it. That's what love does. It takes away the mundane. It changes people. It helped you break away from your...
From my what? Go ahead, throw that in my face.
I keep thinking about when we first met, hoping it would give me some ideas on how to move forward. How I was overtaken by you. We broke free. We could do anything.
Well,
I've got a secret for you. I'm not like you.
It's not a secret anymore. So what now? Are you done with me?
No! How could you say that?
I'm not throwing this in your face, but asking what you want from me. I don't know what else I can do. I have tried to be real about everything in our relationship. We have taken some major hits, but it is we, not just you. We can have joy again.
Joy? If I ever smile on the outside, I am screaming on the inside.
I know how you feel. I feel like I'm on a raft floating in the ocean. I used to think you were with me. But what am I supposed to do with this test? We both know it. He or she isn't. Well, I wasn't involved. Did you go back?
I left that life to start a family with you. And we had one. Until your God took it away from us.
Could you do me a favor and stop attacking me?
He'll never hold this again. He was my everything.
You know he was mine too.
I can't take the pain. He was our boy. He was our little boy. And this house, it reminds me of him. And I can see him playing and crawling in the bathroom while I get ready. But he's gone. He's not here. And it's all broken. And I get out to clear my head. I get out to try to forget. And I've tried everything.
Obviously.
Sean, I need you to hold me. I need to know that you still want me, Sean.
At some point, I'm gonna need you to stop blaming me for everything. I tried to hold you. You pushed me away. I gave you space. It drove us apart emotionally.
So, what? You're done with me now?
That's it? That's all you can muster. Reverse the situation and you tell me for a second. It's an impossible answer.
Tell me what to do next.
Well, you should stop doing whatever it is you do with that. Think of the baby the next time you grab it. Do you know who? Never mind. I don't want to know.
They didn't mean anything to me. It was just a basic
stop! You think I want details? Till death do us part. This isn't fair.
No! Sean, no!
You're a little cloudy, friend. You didn't have to come.
Really? You know, it seems like we have more of a, you say jump and I say how high kind of thing going on.
We've had some good times, right?
Yeah, but you do what you do, and how do I know you're not gonna snap if I do something you don't like?
Easy. Like you said, they're all bad people would have got it in the end anyway.
Justify it any way you want, I don't care.
Watch it there, bud. Kind of pushing it.
See what I mean? Man, I'm sorry. You know, we all think we're better than we really are.
Trying to save me, Shawnee boy?
No. I'm talking about myself. You know, I put up this calm, humble persona, but really, I'm no better than she is.
She?
Alexis. She's pregnant.
I'd say congrats, but it doesn't sound like what you want to hear.
Sometimes there really aren't any words. You knew, didn't you?
Not that she's pregnant, but I...
And you didn't tell me? Well, how high do you want me to jump now? I gotta take a piss.
What? Chill out, you piece of shit. We need this info.
Like you can talk, you loudmouth.
Loudmouth what? He's ready to talk. You need to do your job and get more information.
My job? My job? You mean your job?
It must be the music in that place making you raise your voice to me. Nothing would make me happier than ruining your life.
I can't fall much farther tonight.
Your wife is not my problem. Maybe she needs a little more than you can give.
Funniest thing just happened. The phone just exploded. Look, I'm sorry. This has been a terrible day.
Yeah, must be. Listen, you're from Colorado, right?
Yep. I should have built my cabin in the woods and never left.
There's a story floating around there these days about a guy fell in love with a prostitute. Not a client, just a boy falling for a girl. She was the property of a local big man, Mr. Jones. So this guy went to Mr. Jones and bought the girl out of his possession for an astronomical amount of money. He also offered an elaborate plan faking her death so that her clients wouldn't fault Mr. Jones for losing the business.
I heard that one. Except it wasn't an astronomical amount of money. It was more of a monthly compensation.
Come again?
You want to go shoot some stuff? It always helps me blow off steam. Oh, no targets. I'm not an animal.
I don't feel comfy with shooting guns in the middle of the night. Might draw some attention.
Don't worry, the place is soundproof.
So let me get this straight. You want me to go with you to a soundproof room in the middle of the night?
Good point. I don't know if I would go if I were you either.
What do I have to lose?
We'll finish up and then we'll go out the back door instead.
Nice tarp. Hiding something or someone back there.
Don't ask. Preston is not what you think he is.
You'd be surprised. Well, you guys have the same mannerisms. I just don't get why he's coming after you if you guys both work for the same group or whatever you call it.
My employer, let's call him Finch, became my foster parent after that night. Couldn't really go back. Preston joined the family in basically the same way. He just lacked the knack for finishing a job.
And that's why he went to school for law enforcement and you went for
another field. But my training was abroad and we didn't use pencils and paper.
So it eats him up that he has to do a desk job.
You got it.
Have you thought about doing something else?
You yourself said that you wonder whether I'm doing more good than harm. Look at this.
It's amazing how it's just words on a page, yet when you put them all together, it's...
To kill or not to kill? Constantly ask myself. But then another file shows up. People were headed somewhere. A better way to earn a paycheck than stopping the abuse. Besides, it's not like I can put that on a resume, right?
Right.
What are you gonna do about your girl?
Tonight, I can honestly say that I don't care.
And he gave me everything. He knew where I came from, and he didn't care. He knew what I had done, and he didn't care. He wanted me. No, he wanted to marry me. And what do? What do? I do this. And it's just like he said, it isn't fair. It isn't. And I cannot come to terms with this. I cannot forgive myself for what I have done.
Waited to the last minute on that one. Why'd you use a gun? He was just a businessman.
I like to keep things interesting. Plus, they knew I was coming.
What happened to your hand?
Mistimed it. The complex had been bustling with activity for several days, and there was never a good time until
So, your brother tells me you have a boyfriend. We don't keep secrets here, son.
Okay. And how did they know I was coming?
Price. Did you tell him my boy was coming?
No, sir.
There you have it. If I didn't think so highly of you, I'd put a bullet in you right now.
Should have heard the sound all your guys made as they hit the concrete.
So who is he?
He's my Jack Robinson.
Jack Robinson? You remember Jack?
Best man you ever knew.
You're right about that. God rest his soul. I'm hurt, Phillips. And all this time, I thought I was your Jack Robinson.
To an extent. We don't meet a lot of good people in our business.
Agreed.
This is just a good guy. Bought me lunch as a gesture.
So he is your boyfriend after all. Jack used to recruit me too.
He's not recruiting me.
Then why all the secrecy?
I don't understand why you care.
You think this is a fucking game? When I ask questions, I expect answers. You know what the difference between me and you is? I know the odds of the game when I get in. And when I do get in, I'm certain I'm gonna win. Why? Because I'm goddamn good at it. I'm not sitting here in this seat because I got lucky. I was you at one time. Yeah. That was good. And I worked my ass off. And I may be old school, but I was effective and efficient. And I always got what I wanted by staying one step ahead. So maybe I'm interested because I want to know what my boys are doing at any given time. I want to see if they're losing a step. You feel me? All right. We got to go on a ride soon. Someone has lost their way.
When?
Price will call. In the meantime, get the fuck out of my sight. Oh, Philip. Give your boyfriend a kiss for me. What I want to know is how he got out of there alive. I set that up perfectly. Then that pompous, pretentious prick comes in here with a chip on his shoulder. Someone tipped him off. And I want to know who. Say something.
I don't know. Who else knew?
I told them. He was coming. Be prepared. But did they listen? Morons. He knows for sure now.
He doesn't know anything.
course he does. You idiot. He's smarter than all of you put together. He knew before we even sent him in on that job. He knows. Preston better do his job this time.
Really? Preston? Preston's not going to kill him. Another detective was tailing Phillips. They've got all they need to arrest him.
Worst case scenario? Life. Best? Penalty.
You're under arrest.
And how are you, Special Agent Preston?
You're getting out of control. I gotta bring you in. You're getting sloppy. Your boy put a few detectives on you. We got too much evidence this time.
You don't have any evidence.
Sure we do. Your boy was wearing a wire. Heard all about your childhood.
You should listen to the tape again. There's nothing solid there.
Well, they definitely got you for the Melvin murder.
No, they don't.
A detective saw you go through with it.
Saw me? Yeah, I don't feel like going in today.
Not up to me today. If I don't bring you in, it'll look suspicious.
You know, it's always fun when you play this little game, but we're supposed to be on the same side.
That all ended when you sent me off to the academy. You get to run around free while I have to follow cases.
It's not my problem that you never had the stomach for this work.
The stomach? I'll finish you here, now!
Easy, Bosco. Tell him you haven't found me yet. Tell him to check the flight logs for the time of Melvin's murder, and you'll see I was on a plane to Tampa at the time.
How do you know when he died?
Your mom told me. Buzz off. You out of your mind?
You're under arrest for the Melvin murder.
Evidence. You must have evidence to incarcerate.
I have so many regrets. I'm so ashamed of what I did to him. I wanted intimacy, but I searched for it anywhere but where I knew it would be the best. Because I was scared. I got caught. But it's for the best. I was praying for a way out of this pain. And natural progression just led me back to where I came from.
There is no easy way to recover from losing a child. In fact, I'm not sure you can ever fully recover. Maybe by focusing on the memories your son gave you.
I do have so many great memories. That just makes it harder.
The best thing is to always look forward and allow your past to help guide you in the future. Have you talked to Sean?
I called him, but he hasn't picked up or returned my calls.
I'm afraid I won't ever get the chance to tell him how sorry I am from the bottom of my heart. He left soon after our big fight, and I haven't seen him since.
Has he come home?
I'm sure he has. I'm staying at a hotel. I had to leave. I had to get out of there. It was the start of moving on, one way or the other. I walk alone. I sit at the park. I climb the steps. I'm so lost. I don't know what to do.
Just go see him. No matter which way he decides to go, you need to have the communication.
I wrote him a letter. I told him he was free.
Well, it's just as he says. Philip Hill, single, no close relatives, lives in Tampa, Florida. And as you can see there, 5 minutes before Melvin was assassinated, he was on a plane headed home. He gets into Tampa at about 10:15, and we can track him to the parking lot, but that's where we lose him.
Obviously, he's got somebody working for him. We need to get this guy. Get with Tampa PD and send someone over there to check out that address.
That seems like such a long shot.
Just do it!
Well, so you confirmed everything. Thanks for letting him take the cuffs off.
That's so clever. Not so fast. What time did you get in that night?
I don't know. I don't bother with what time I get in, just what time my flight leaves.
That's quite a load of cash you had on you. Why do you have it on you?
Is it illegal to carry cash?
No.
Then I don't think I have to answer that question.
Why are you getting so defensive?
I was under the impression you had evidence for keeping me here.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a consultant.
Really? There's not much in terms of experience here in your file. What kind of a consulting?
Threat management.
What the hell does that mean?
Means I have a skill for seeing the bigger picture. People pay me to keep things in line.
And then, this 250-pound goofball gets his leg caught in a hose. And since he's already off balance, he literally does a 180. The cake lands, and then he lands directly on top of it. He yells, "I'm never eating cake again!" His cake falls out of his mouth. Hilarious.
Oh, that's great. Hey, listen. You don't get too many breaks. You deserve at least one.
Sean, you're looking good.
Same to you, sir.
How's my Alexis?
As beautiful as ever. Minus one setback.
Yeah, that was terrible about your boy. This guy here, he's persuasive.
I didn't tell him. I have too much to lose.
Relax, Sean. You're okay. I really respect you a whole lot for coming to me like you did. First, I'm a businessman, but I'm also a family man. I truly love what you've done for Alexis, the life that you've given her. I love this girl.
Me too.
Your friend, Phillips, he's a generous man. So the arrangement between you and I is done. We're finished. You are totally in the clear. Nothing to worry about.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go back and work on that family, perhaps.
I don't think she wants that anymore. Just too much.
It's not for me to say, but whatever it is what you want, just remind her how life is better with you.
I appreciate the gesture, but I can't be in debt to you both.
You owe us nothing.
But Sean, you made the first gesture with both of us.
My gesture was small.
Your gesture was the beginning of a shift in my equilibrium. Money's no object to me. We are two men who are very hard to impress, and you managed to impress us both. Take this. Your small gesture saved my life. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Now, I'm not telling you what to do, but she's at the Ramada, room 38. She hasn't done it yet, but you might need to make up your mind soon, if you know what I mean.
Getting an abortion?
Like I said, she hasn't done anything yet. She went to the wrong place, some pregnancy counseling center, but they don't do abortions. Good luck, man. Oh, one last thing. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but either way, you might not hear from me for a while.
That change coming?
A storm.
Louie, what's the word?
Cash, lots of cash.
Making a deposit, are we?
You could say that.
Well, we do have one issue. Or willy-nilly does.
Willy-nilly. You mean the flamboyant one?
Yeah, got a little tricksy up at the hotel. Tried getting her to get in bed with us. Get this, she's married. Got a nice little house in the burbs.
What's the problem? Why doesn't he just go up there and take care of it?
He tried.
Yeah, shows up and trying to muscle her into working with us. And this cop shows up out of nowhere trying to arrest the guy. I mean, he barely got out of there.
No, I heard she had some bodyguards do a number on his number 2.
You guys do me a favor? Next time you see me, get your story straight. Something funny?
This is why I work alone.
You do work alone. Okay, boys. I guess we gotta go visit little Miss Trixie. Send her a message. Right, Philly?
Whether it's a cop or a bodyguard, it never seems worth the trouble.
Really? Well, maybe we'll just go up there and burn her nice little pretty house down.
She's getting out of the business. You always go after the wrong people, Richard. You'll never be my Jack Robinson. You have the conscience of a child molester. Why? Why would you do this? I've done nothing but loyal.
Loyal to a point is not loyal. I'm the alpha dog here. When I bark, you cower. That's how this works.
When you think one of these has the marbles, this one's been sweating beads. You're not ready, Ed. I know what you're thinking. Just shoot him through the seat. He'll never see that coming. What's the problem with that, Richard?
Oh, I hate a mess.
God damn it! Look what you've done! Look at the mess you've made of my car!
Let me see those hands on the dash, Price. Now, what are we gonna do, Ed?
Look what you've done! God damn it! Look at the mess you've made of my car!
Well, look at the mess you made of our partnership.
Partnership? We don't have a partnership! What partner in your world only picks and chooses the hits he wants to do?
The kind with a conscience. What are you doing?
You think
You're such a good person. I'm doing what I need to do, and I should have done it a long time ago.
I never asked you for anything.
And yet, you took so much. You dug your own grave, son.
Step out of the car, Phillips.
Well, it looks like you thought of everything, old man. You know what I do to old men who think they're smart and act stupid.
Calling me stupid?
I'm giving you the option.
I think he's calling you stupid, sir.
What option?
You're gonna tell my bro here to shut the door, get back in his car, drive away, and I can forget this whole matter. Or we can play this out.
You just don't get this. You just don't seem to get this, do you? I call the shots. I tell you what to do. Preston!
Step out of the car, Phillips.
Believe this. You don't have the brass, just like Stone says.
I won't give you the pleasure. You're gonna rot in jail.
You can't pull the trigger. Take a look around. We're in a secluded place. No one can even see you.
I'll kill myself!
You're free.
Everyone has something that they like to change. Cause I won't be the one
sorry I haven't been pursuing you.
You don't have anything to apologize for. Did you read my letter?
No. It doesn't matter. I want you back. Yeah, you'll have me. Both of you. We can start over. One step at a time. This baby can bring us back together.
I want nothing more.
Alexis. Will you marry me?
Yes. Sean Jackson, will you marry me?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I can't say it enough. I feel so heartbroken.
Spring is coming.
Oh, finally, sleep. Oh. Ah. Oh, shit.
Wasn't really sure what to do with you.
What kind of hitman are you anyway? Can't even finish me off. The man who owns you?
Take a look around. What makes you think you have a chance? Your boys are dead, I burned your house to the ground. Your owner doesn't even know where you are.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to do, son. I'm not afraid. Kill me. Do it!
It's funny you use that word there. Son. I gave you everything you ever asked for and more. Who tries to kill their son? Why? How did we get here?
I have hundreds of people working for me in this city. You're the only one that could have pulled this off. You're my only threat.
whole life.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I was gonna look for a new line of work, but it turns out I'm only good at one thing. Found your computer. Realized I could still access all the jobs that come across the board. Pick and choose as I see fit.
Good. And you can see how much you really need me. How I pull the strings in this entire city, including yours.
Strings?
Yeah. You remember Van Durden?
I remember all of them. Van Durden. He was the drug runner. What's one less of them on the street?
Exactly. Those documents I gave you, I doctored them. Dr. Van Durden. He used to travel quite a bit to the third world countries, fighting epidemics. But the problem was, he was going to testify. He took care of that for me. No one could have hit that complex like you did. You're not so clean here.
Been reading this book lately. Tells me no matter what I've done, I can make one right choice and all the rest just falls off.
You think that's how this works? Some sort of absolution? A little late to get religious on me.
That's the point. It isn't. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's the only reason you're still breathing on that bed.
Well, you killed all of his bodyguards. You're no better.
You mean your bodyguards?
So what's your play?
You're gonna stay here, in this secluded place. I'm gonna use you now. I'll bring food, but you're gonna keep pretending everything's normal. Keep reporting to your supervisors. Keep that account active. I'm gonna use my talents for something that you wouldn't expect. Make small gestures, take small steps, one at a time. In the end, I'll get where I need to be.